It's happening now, honestly. You know what I mean? Getting the people to see me, to hear me, and understand what I do and take me serious as I take myself. You know what I mean? So I feel like the biggest part of my career is happening right now, and this is yet to come. How would I describe my sound? My sound, man, I would describe it as original. You know what I mean? Like, I started doing this music thing since I was 9 years old. I was writing my own music since I was 9, you know what I mean? And I'm 23 now. So, like, I feel like I found my style and my flow way before music was the cool thing to do. You know what I mean? Because nowadays it seems like everybody and their mama do music. But I feel like I found my flow at a young age. So I'd like to describe my style as original, man. Life, man. Life inspires my music, man. I started really rapping watching my dad doing music, you know what I mean? And my uncle also did music, his older brother, so I used to always listen to them too. And every time I listen to him, I'd be like, I could do that, man. If I could do it, I'm gonna do it better. And so I picked up the pen and I just started doing it. But you know what I mean? My father really got me to do the music, but just my everyday life situation is what inspires me, man. I go through a lot on the day-to-day situation, and like I said, I'm 23 years old and I've seen a lot on the day-to-day situation. So I feel like life itself just inspires me, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. After I recorded the EST 91 project, I took a little bit of time. I say like a good 6 or 7 months out the studio just so I could focus on marketing and promoting my project, because as an independent artist, that's one of the things we got to cover out here, man. We got to focus on marketing and promoting. So I took a little bit of time out of the studio to market and promote, but I have been in the studio, you know what I mean, earlier this year till now, working on new sounds and everything. But on a weekly basis, I do at least 12 to 14 hours, man, just writing and creating. At least 12 to 14 hours weekly. My thoughts on being an independent artist is dope, man. I feel like being an independent artist, and I feel like a lot of independent artists feel how I feel, is you know what I mean? When you're independent, you have a lot of hunger, you have a lot of creativity. You know what I mean? There's a lot of drive in independent artists, so I feel like it's dope, man. But I definitely feel like one day I'm gonna reach that mainstream level. That's what I'm aiming for. You know what I mean? I definitely don't want to be looked at as an underground artist or as some, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, because the music that I'm making, I feel like it's pushed more for mainstream sound. Backpack rappers, bloggers, and all of those things. So I definitely see myself going mainstream very soon. I feel like the hip hop scene in Boston is it can be better. I feel like a lot of artists in Boston don't really take their music seriously. You know what I mean? They don't it's either they're for themselves or they're for their own team. You know what I mean? And I feel like there is a handful of Boston artists who isn't like that, and they do get the bigger picture of unity. But there's a whole lot of people in Boston who don't really unify. You know what I mean? They don't want to click up with other nice people, or producers don't want to click up with other producers and make crazy sounds. Just like everybody's for self. But I feel like, you know what I mean, at the state that we're at now, it's definitely getting better. And if all the artists that's working hard now, when we keep putting out good music and the dope artists keep putting out good music out here, then we can be just as good as New York out here. I feel like I bring originality, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of artists, especially from this city, I feel like I bring a whole different sound, you know what I mean? A lot of artists have this one, I would think, one type of sound, you know what I mean? Because every time I take a lot of trips. I've been to Vegas and Atlanta and Miami and all these other places. And when I go to places and I let people hear my music, their first reaction is always, oh, you're from Boston? You don't sound like a Boston artist, you know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of Boston artists has this one type of underground sound, and my sound is just a lot different. So what I bring to the table, like I said, is originality, and I just bring a whole different sound for this Boston music scene. My latest project conveys, man, like everything, man. It just covers from the, just the hard times, the good times. You know what I mean? Just everything, man. I cover everything. Like, I got songs on there like 2 a.m. where it's like party turn up. Then I got songs on there where it's like if I rule the world, and it's talking about if I rule the world, I'll make sure everybody has the great life and there'll be water sent to Africa. You know what I mean? So it's like it covers everything, man. And I just feel like you get a lot of me on this project. You know what I mean? It's just everything. It covers my whole life aspect. The future, man, you can expect a lot from Shizzie, man. I'm actually in the studio, like I said, creating new sounds. So I got this new joint I'm working on. I'm gonna keep the title, disclosed, but I got the title already, and I'm working on that. But for the future, you can expect a lot from me, man. You can expect Like I said, me going mainstream, you can expect to hear me on the college radios and the FMs and the AMs. You can just expect a lot from Shizzie, man. You're going to hear me a lot. You're going to see me a lot. I'm working, man. Hey, man, it's Shizzie Shiz, you know what I mean? One half of Street Status. You can check me out on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Shizzie. That's I am SHIZZIE. That's Instagram and Twitter. You know what I mean? Hit me up. You could search me on YouTube. Just type in Shizzie, man. I got hella videos. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Shizzie YouTube channel. And you know what I mean? Hit me up. I'm out here, man. Hey, it was Shizzie Shiz right here, one half of Street Status. Shout out NEHip-Hop.com. Check them out, man. Click that link.